Walter Stone urgently decides to contact Doug Parker to discuss what is next for American at Stone International Airport.
What was I thinking? I'm calling up Doug Parker immediately.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Parker. How are you today?
Doing just fine. Yourself?
Doing good, thank you. I was wondering if we could potentially discuss the potential expansion plans that you made me aware about in that voicemail.
Absolutely. So as you know, our domestic establishment is very good, but I would really like to branch out into more international markets. The London Heathrow route is currently doing dividends.
I agree. I have noticed some good yields on those routes. Which ones are you particularly interested in?
I really liked what Dublin, Madrid, and Mexico City brought to the table, but what do you think about those?
I was thinking about the same. Did you guys ever think about Brussels? I know you guys have never had any major establishments there, but I thought it was at least worth giving a try.
Yeah, I've always thought about Brussels a little bit. I think this is the time to give it a try.
Awesome. Let's see if we can contact these airports and hope for the best.
Sounds like a plan to me. I'll contact you when I have more information.
Cool. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Parker.
Anytime, Mr. Stone. Goodbye.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have, I believe, episode 10, season 2, Stone International Airport updates for you guys. I hope you guys are excited for today's video. We got a lot to dive into today, as per usual, with Stone International Airport, as I'm sure you guys saw with those cutscenes. So we're going to start over here on the left with Concourse C, and we are going to progress across the airport. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we will begin. All right, so let's begin with this lineup. This lineup looks slightly different, but I think it's looking really good. So Air Canada and WestJet are still flying strong. As you can see right here, we have the CRJ 705 with service out to Toronto Pearson today, as per usual. Then we have a new model. This is the NG model, WestJet 737-800, looking very, very nice. This guy arrived in from Calgary, and he's also going to be heading back out to Calgary. And on the top side, yes, that is the Peach Airbus A320. Peach Aviation, I'm sorry I said it wrong in the review every time. Peach Aviation Airbus A320, just like Air France does in the Caribbean, Peach is going to be starting new shuttle service from Stone International Airport to Washington Reagan National Airport. This will be a few times a day for the current time, but this aircraft's been flying the route, and I'll be very eager to see how that route progresses. So yeah, that's what we have right here. Next up, we have an assortment of United aircraft. So the Embraer ERJ-175 here in the front. He just arrived in from Washington Dulles, and he's going to be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. And then the Airbus A319. He arrived in from Denver, and he's also going to be heading to Chicago O'Hare later. 737-900ER, this is the Eco Skies. He's doing the Newark turn. And then finally at the end, we have the Herart here, Boeing 757-200. This is the California livery. He just arrived in from Houston. He's going to be heading out to San Francisco, I believe was the route we added. United's going very strong. I'm going to be eager to see their progression in the future. Okay, so we're looking good over here, over here at the Delta section. So we have a lot to go into over here as well. So in the front we have an Airbus A321. He's currently on push out. He's heading out to Atlanta after arriving in from there. We do have a few new routes, I think one for Delta here. So then we have the 737-800 by NG models over there. The 737-800 today is going to be heading out to Seattle, and then our new route with service to Cincinnati, that will be done by that 737-800. Next up over there, far side, we have a Boeing 757-200. This guy also came in from Atlanta, and he's going to be heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. And then over there, or sorry, he came in from Detroit. And then right there we have a Delta 757-200. He just arrived in from Detroit, and he's heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Over there on the far side, we have an Airbus E319. This guy just came in from Fort Lauderdale, and he's going to be having service out to, he's heading out to Colorado Springs or TM Aviation's airport. And then over there, I know you guys can't really see it, I apologize. We have Delta Airlines 717. This guy just arrived in from Orlando, and he's going to be heading over to Pittsburgh, a little upgrade there. And then finally, we do have a Delta 170 over here. And here is the Delta Connection Embraer ERJ 170 right here. This guy just came in from, Buffalo, and he's going to be heading back out there. Okay, so here's the cargo lineup. We have a UPS Boeing 747-400. This guy just, arrived in from Louisville, and he's going to be heading out to Anchorage. Then over there in the middle, we have a 767-300 freighter. He just arrived in from Memphis. And then over there, Memphis turned for him. And then on top side, we have the FedEx 757-200 over there, as he just arrived in from Indianapolis, and he's heading out to Orlando. Then on the top side, we have the FedEx ATR 72 doing the 13 Colonies run. And then right here we have the United Airlines A319 currently taxiing off the runway. He just arrived in from Washington Dulles and he's going to be heading back out there soon. Currently lifting off, we have this American Airlines Boeing 757-200. This guy came in from London Heathrow and he's heading out to Charlotte Dulles International Airport. And then right here we have the Delta Airlines 757-300. He's going to be heading out to Salt Lake City today. Okay, here in the front we have the American Airlines A319 with Shotcuts. He's heading out to Philadelphia today and he arrived in from a brand new service, one of many for American here today, Nashville. And then on top of the screen we have the Sun Country 737-800, brand new airline for the airport. Tide Pod livery just arrived in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. Welcome Sun Country, we were so glad to have you. They were looking really nice. Okay, so let's begin over here with the American Airlines section, and then of course fellow partner Alaska Airlines parks down here at the end with their Airbus A321neo aircraft. Just arrived in from Seattle and he's going to be heading back out there. Route's been doing very well. The control tower is there as you can see, and then we have the American Airlines 737-800. This guy's currently getting ready to push back. He just arrived in from the brand new service with service over to the Las Vegas area, so awesome new route to have for American there as well. And he's going to be heading off to Austin, Texas later today. And then right here we have 3 more American Airlines aircraft. We have the Airbus A320 over there with the IAE engines, I believe, if I'm seeing that right. This guy just came in from a little upgrade there from LaGuardia, and this particular airframe is going to be heading over to, we're going to say Cleveland has a little upgrade here, so we're going to say Cleveland for him. Then right here we have an Airbus A321neo here in the middle. He just arrived in from Chicago O'Hare, and he's going to be heading out to Phoenix as per usual. And we have, pardon me, a 737 MAX 8. He's going to be heading out to Miami today, and these have been heading out to the Charlotte area as well a little bit, so we're going to say this guy's heading out to Charlotte. And then we have the Reno Air 737-800 right here as well. He's going to be heading out to New York John F. Kennedy today. And then we have the McDonnell MD-80. He arrived in from Dallas-Fort Worth as per usual, and he's going to be heading out to a brand new route with service out to St. Louis. So the American Airlines expansion, as we talked with Doug Parker a little bit earlier ago, doing very good things, no doubt about it. Right here we are getting a Teleview of the Hawaiian Airlines A330-200. This guy is back today as he's going to be flying out to Honolulu. Really liking this frame right here. So right here we have the British Airways A350-1000. It's been back and forth between the 35K and the 7810. So really nice to see both airframes. So this one is going to be heading out to London Heathrow as per usual. They are still the only international airline that is not a US carrier. And then in the back there, we have our 2 American Eagle aircraft. The first Sierra 700, we got Sierra 700s in today. First Sierra 700 just arrived in from Portland, Maine, and he's going to be heading out to New York Stewart. And then our second one is going to be heading out to Pittsburgh, and we're going to say that he's doing the Pittsburgh turn today. Please excuse the rough view. This is where the fold-up tables meet, so that's why they're angled crookedly, and then as well as the lighting. I apologize, this is the only downside to having it like this. But anyways, the cirrus clouds were over there if you were wondering. If it wasn't like as bright as it normally is, there are cirrus clouds, so I apologize about that. Anyways, the American Airlines 767-300 One World is going to be heading out to Los Angeles. A little slight upgrade there, or to the 767-300 normally. And in the back over there, we do have a significant upgrade as well. We have the American Airlines A330-300. This is going to be the first 330 service to London Heathrow. That was the last 757, which was delayed, heading out there right now. And in the back over there, we have a Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300 with the winglets, of course. About said freighter because I'm so used to it. Rest in peace. Anyways, this guy's going to be pushing back as well. He's heading out to Paris today. It's been alternating between 350, 330's even gotten here a couple times, and the 767-300. I like to see the variety, and I'm really eager to see who all's next. And I've heard some things about American, obviously, so really eager to see what goes down. But we'll be here to cover it, no doubt about it. All right, so here we go to Concourse B. Really excited to see the construction on the other side. The other side is supposed to open up for revenue service, hopefully in the next few months. I'm super excited about that. They're currently starting construction. It's going to be very helpful, especially for Southwest, because as you can tell, their services are kind of limited due to the stretch here of space. So anyways, we have a lot of Southwest aircraft to go over, so we will begin. Okay, so here we go with Southwest. We have a 737-700 in Canyon Blue livery. Southwest going very strong. This one particularly is heading out to Burlington Central International Airport, or Citrus Aviation's airport, and he just arrived in from Baltimore. And then we have the Hart 1 737-800 in the middle. New route will service up to Jacksonville or JT Pilots Airport, so very cool right there. And then he came in from Denver. And then we have a Colorado 1 737-700. He just arrived in from Houston Hobby, and he's going to be heading back over that way that was service up to Dallas Love Field. Okay, so this Southwest 737-700 in Hart livery just arrived in from Orlando, and he's going to be heading out to New Orleans. And then on top we got Lone Warrior 1, one of my favorites for sure, currently pushing back with service out to Kansas City. arrived in from Las Vegas. Alright, let's head over to the other airline. Spirit is back at the Concourse. They've been in and out, so we'll see where they end up landing. But anyways, we got the Spirit Airbus A320 Neo by Aero Classics, of course. Just arrived in from Atlantic City and heading out to, this one particularly is heading out to Atlanta. Then we have the JetBlue Airbus A320 with the stripes tail, just arrived in from San Francisco, and he's going to be heading out to New York. And then we have the Airbus A320 Barcode doing a turnaround out to Washington Reagan National Airport. And then another new model is the JetBlue Airbus A321 Neo with the balloons tail. This guy just came in from Fort Lauderdale and he's going to be heading back out there. A little mixed match of 321s and Neos. Got the Frontier Airbus A320 Neo here on the top. They have also been in and out of the Concourse today. They're on the ramp though. New service out to Orlando. I don't think I had that. If I did, well, I apologize, but I believe it is new. So service out to Orlando for him. Came in from Denver. And we have the Allegiant Airbus E320. Sorry about the lighting. I know it's really bad. Anyways, he's heading out to Destin Fort Walton Beach, and we do have a new route service up to Chicago Rockford. A very interesting one, but a very cool one. Okay, so right there we have the Delta 737, CRJ 700. Pardon me. We're gonna say this guy's gonna be doing a little hop down to New York LaGuardia, just another little shuttle service they threw in, a little extra. And then we have the primary Boeing 737-800 freighter. He's currently holding short, and he's gonna be taking off very shortly with service up to Fort Alliance. Okay, the hangar has been completed. Really cool to see for Delta and their Airbus A321 fleet. As you can tell in the hangar, we do have two Airbus A321s. A normal one and the thank you livery are currently at the hangar here, getting a little service done. You can kind of see the little vehicles on the other side. But anyways, looking very nice over here for Delta. We're really excited to see what all aircraft do get maintenance tiered besides just the 321, and maybe it will evolve into something even more than just the Delta A321s over here. So looking very nice. So that will do it for this airport update for Storyline International Airport. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got some big cutscenes, so please don't forget to vote and all of that good stuff. I would very much appreciate it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.
Hello, how is everybody doing here today? Today we're going to do a quick press conference, and we're going to talk about some of the things that have been brought up and some of the things that happened at the airport. So we're going to first start off with the great news that Delta Airlines has moved into their new operations hangar at Stone International Airport. They will be starting operations and maintenance services on the A321 aircraft. We're very happy to bring this operations here to the airport and to have the partnership with Delta Airlines and Airbus to bring this excellent facility here. The facility will be mostly focused around Delta Airlines, but we will be operating and repairing other A321s as well. So there's also been some new updates and some new challenges that we have found for the airport. There are some new international flights that are coming out. American Airlines, who has been an airline we've been partnering with ever since the beginning of the airport's opening, they are expanding their services into new international destinations, and we are very excited to bring those to you. And then we have had some complaints about noises and that sort of thing, so we are working with local authorities and working with airlines and airport management to see what we can do on that one. So with that being said, I'll take a few little questions. Yeah, we got one right over there.
What options do we have to limit noise complaints?
So some of the options we have for reducing noise at the airport is airport curfews. Also, we could consider changing runway operations so the aircraft land and depart on a runway that isn't facing as populous of an area. That's an option we've been looking at. And we've also been looking at possibly working with airlines to see if they can rearrange some of the schedules and that sort of thing. But we are working very closely to make the airport as safe of an environment for airlines and to not rob people's sleep as possible. So we're working very closely with the authorities and that sort of thing to see what we can do. And we're going to hopefully come up with an excellent solution. Yeah, we got a question right in there in the back.
What do you think about American's new international routes?
Yeah, the new destinations that American will be serving will be very excellent and exciting. They have been an airline we've been partnering with ever since the beginning of the airport, as I mentioned before. And they really like this location for the airport and as a jumping off spot to Europe. And there's with some possibilities here for expansion and some other projects they might be working on that we'll see at a later date. But yeah, right now American really likes the opportunities they have here at the airport. Yeah, we got another question there.
Is Delta still planning to expand?
So yeah, Delta Airlines, they are still very happy to be expanding here. They will have new services coming as well. Currently not ready to reveal those yet, but we have some exciting stuff coming for Delta as well. Obviously, they just opened a new operations center here at the airport. There's going to be good stuff coming for all airlines, all operators. We like to give everybody an equal fair chance, but just some airlines have decided to invest more into this airport than others have. Alright, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the press conference, and we'll see you at the next one.
Stone International Airport has been facing many complaints from local Boston residents that the airfield has been constantly too loud and the locals are having a rough time sleeping at night. Walter Stone and Michael Patterson are having a conversation about what to do to avoid federal issues.
Hey, Mr. Patterson, what's going on?
Not much. What's the news?
Well, I was looking for another opinion about the noise situation.
Oh man, the noise situation is very, very unfortunate. It seems like we lose either way, especially when we have the red-eye flights like now.
Indeed. What is worth the sacrifice? Does the budget really have room for all these flights?
Maybe a blended schedule would work well. We may not get as many flights, but we could save a nice chunk of money.
Definitely in consideration as well, but at the same time, the all or nothing aspect is something we have to keep in mind as well.
So maybe ask the airlines if they could fly quieter aircraft such as the Neo or the Max.
Definitely work on it. However, with the yields and everything, I'm not quite sure if it's convenient in all situations.
Yeah, no doubt. I think we have to compromise and make it the most efficient and the most affordable.
Thank you, Mr. Patterson, for your input. It's much appreciated.
Anytime.